is my phone? Alright, should be starting. Assuming there wasn't any issues. I think last time yeah, okay, it started. Last time I tried to stream. Just realized I was talking without my microphone on, but still, just waiting a second, just checking to make sure everything's good. Alright, should be good to go. Alright. Probably gonna talk for a little bit once I actually pick up some of these quests. Actually, I'm gonna have quite a bit of traveling to do in this video, so we'll see how it goes. Probably gonna go turn this quest into, but I am heading back to Gilneas to do the rest of the quest there. I'm just doing a couple things outside of it for now. I might stick in Stranglethorn and try to do a couple of the elite quests, but I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna head back. Let's turn this quest in before I get started. So the rumors are true. Gilneas is once again open for business. Ah, that's odd. Good old blacksmith, that one. He sure has had a knack for working with those metals. I'll give him that. But here's the thing. I can't exactly fulfill his request for that ore he's after. It's a bit of a sticky situation, you see. The mine he's talking about, the Crystal Vein mine, got itself overrun by those pesky basilisks. Nasty creatures they are. Just one gaze from him and poof, you are a crystal. So understandably, we goblins have been keeping our distance. But hey, if you're feeling either foolish or brave, and you're up for clearing out the basilisk from that cave, well, we might just have ourselves a deal. You do the dirty work, and any ore you find there is yours to keep, fair and square. Mind you, it's got to fit in your backpack, though. Can't have you lugging around mountains of this stuff. So what do you say, adventurer? You up for the challenge? If so, head northeast from here, and you'll find the Crystal Vein mine. I'm really hoping I can actually gather the 10 Crystal Vein ore. Because otherwise, coming down here to do this quest was a complete waste of time. I'm actually gonna double check that before I do anything else. Just because because the only reason why I'd even leave Booty Bay to go into the main part of Stranglethorn is so I can do this quest. And if I go up there just to find out I can't, well, it'd be a big waste of time. Gotta keep the Turtle Wild database open. Oh, hang on, I forgot about that. I'm not sure what happened to the original database, but it's the same. I thought it was the same thing, but apparently the old one that I had bookmark is no good. Crystal Vein ore. No, it would help if I spell it right. It's gonna be a slower start too, so. Hey, baby girl. Oh, it's snowing again. Nice. I like it when it snows. The only thing that's unfortunate to me is that I'll have to clean it off tomorrow or Wednesday. Probably Wednesday. Okay, drop. All right. So from the looks of it, it is something you can mine, but it can drop from them with a 5% chance of dropping. We will be in there for quite some time, but well. Change of scenery isn't all bad, but I am going to go to Gilneas. And other than getting up to eat at some point, I don't have... Oh, I paused my own stream at some point. I want to actually... Hang on. Should be fine. The video is a little too far back. Too far back. Okay. Don't know. Oh. Okay, that's better. Alright. Was there any other quests here in I probably will try out Crackmori's Foot, because I'm pretty... Oh, wait, no, that's over... Where is that? So I'm going to Crystal Vein, which is here, and then the most ogres are all the way up there. Am I going to try to do that one? Because I still would need to do I still want to do Myzoth, but I feel like that'd be a little too hard. I think I'm just going to stick with Crystal Vein. When I come back down to do Blasted Lands, I'll do the remaining elite quests then. I might stop at Stormwind. I'm not... Just to see about the lockbox, but maybe I think I'll do it afterwards.
Time is money, friend.
I think I already checked the remaining quests, so yeah, for now I'm gonna be starting to head north out of this town. Alright, so I'm gonna talk about a couple things. First of all, I didn't stream yesterday whatsoever. I did plan to, or think I was going to, but never got around to it. But I was primarily working on Kazagal, clearing up all the space and doing all the stuff on him I needed to do. He is definitely ready to be played again very quickly. I thought it was gonna take more time. The only thing I might want to do on him is to get more copper ore to send to Lunaria, but that's not necessary either. Besides, like when I play him next time, I'll be able to probably mine quite a bit more, and I could just send the copper then. But I could talk about Kazagal himself when it comes around to it. So, but other than getting him prepared yesterday, which took a which took a while, but after I was done with him, I ended up oh, what did I do first? Oh yeah, yes, okay. With the oh crap, I already forgot. So yeah, I finally tried out Arc Raiders. I did have that recorded. I'll probably put up that recording up at some point, but it wasn't very, well, action-y because I sucked. I was trying to learn. It was just a tutorial. So if I put up Arc Raiders, it's gonna be either I'm gonna combine 2 different videos together, or I'm gonna put up 2 videos up at the same time. So I'll have something. But so Arc Raiders will probably start being recorded and put up. It did record perfectly fine. I think I might want to fine-tune some settings, but honestly, my OBS settings, since I've changed it for this one, have been pretty good for things in general. And my cat's giving me a little bath on my arm. She's licking it. Little kisses. Love you, baby girl. You little kitty pie. What else? So, I can't remember where else I did during the day yesterday, but the I was setting up my second computer as well, so I could do the so I could start streaming and recording on there. But it was taking too long to fully set it up, so I never ended up actually playing anything. I got it mostly set up for streaming or recording if I do decide to play something on that one. But the only issue was as I did not like the audio quality of the test recording I did. So I'm gonna work on that before I try to do anything on the second computer. Once I have that tuned, then I'll be a little bit more confident with it. It shouldn't be the same quality anyways as this one because I'm using a proper microphone, whereas that one's just using the microphone on my headset that I do not use almost ever. I never even used it. I hadn't used it in a long time since until yesterday, I should say. I'll probably be doing a stream though too so I could get some opinions if anyone that does end up watching. Oh, hang on, I think I am. Yes, I am long past it. In fact, actually, I think I was supposed to veer off and go there a lot sooner. I think I can cut through here though. It looks like I can in person, but it really does look like it's not supposed. It's supposed to be through here. But oh well. All right. Let's get some buffs ready. And the Void Walker, which I should have done already, but oh well. The reason why I'm streaming Arisandra though is because I wanted to take it easy a bit. I might play Arc Raiders after this though, but it will be a recorded thing, so not top priority. Oh, what the? Oh, I forgot about something. It said 5%, but I got off the first one. That's kind of surprising. But yeah, so expect more games off my second computer. There won't be too many games on that one. That's primarily going to be easy games I can play from my bed. If I can get a proper controller set up, I'll probably play certain types of games on there as well. That'll be more console related, or games I've played primarily console that I'd rather play with a controller. But that's a different story. That's a much later on thing. I just want to make sure I get the settings right and play some games that I'm comfortable with playing. World of Warcraft and Total War could fall under that, but the keyboard is a little slow because it's a wireless keyboard, but it's as well as an old one, so the connection is not the best on there. Kind of sucked, honestly. I was having trouble setting up everything just because of the keyboard acting up, so I might not even play anything on that one until I have that figured out. So that's gonna be in the near future though. That you will see. That'll have something a bit more about that. Ideally, that will probably be Knights of the Old Republic and maybe some other types of MMOs. MMOs are a little bit more unsure. The reason why I think I can get away with it with Knights of the Old Republic is because it's a slower paced game to begin with. I feel like it'd be easy enough to do that. It'd be easy enough to play that without too much worrying. Like, again, though, we'll see. Maybe I won't end up liking playing games on there in general, but the reason why I do want to set it up for that kind of thing is so that if I'm not feeling well or I don't want to be on my computer, or I want to lay down for some reason, or I need to lay down early, even if I don't sleep. Because sometimes I just feel extra tired and I just want to lay down, but I'm still up for playing games. I don't know. I don't know. But regardless, that's going to be set up soonish anyways, and I'm going to start playing more games on here like I said I was very soon. In fact, after this, if I don't play Arc Raiders, I'm probably going to play a different game entirely for another stream. But I'm going to take a break to eat dinner between them, if I play anything else. One thing I want to talk about with Arisandra, before I forget about it, because I usually talk about the character and any changes at the start, and then anything that's going on with the channel or real life in the middle of games. So there wasn't too much to upgrade with the character, although there will be quite a few more abilities at the next level, I think. Although Kazagal, that was more true with as well. Drain Life got I ranked Drain Life up, and I got another life tab. I think those are the primary differences. Also, I only got one Crystal Vein, so I guess that really was just the fact that I had it. I got lucky with the first one. Sorry for not playing anything much the last couple of days. Like I said, I recorded a couple things that haven't gone up yet. Yeah, recorded a couple games that haven't gone up yet. And there's other things that probably gonna end up streaming anyways. Arisandra's not gonna. Oh, okay. Fine. Well, that was more dangerous than I was expecting. Okay. I guess another thing to bring up, well, because I'm eating drink now, I already got Morning Glory due last time, I think. I can't remember for sure. But I definitely worked on the professions quite a bit. Gilneas Hot Stew. I feel like that should say Gilnean, but I don't really care either way. Which is the spell damage bonus one that I was really looking forward to. And the Wolf Stakes. I think I did that between the recordings. Can't remember with the swim speed potion if that was the case too. I leveled up alchemies a bit, not a whole lot though. Wait, did I do it? I can't remember. I know that's right. I talked about it on Kazagal, I'm pretty sure. You're stunned for a while when that happens. Do I have a kind of interrupt that I can use? Well, I can use Fear, I suppose. Or Death Coil, but Death Coil is way too long. I do think I do, but I think primarily it's just Curse of Tongues, which would slow it down. If I could cause it to run in Fear, it would also stop it, but other than that, no, I don't believe so. Banish would it be an option? but it's not something I could use on this one. Wait, can I use I thought bandit? Oh yeah, right here. It's demons and elementals, and unfortunately these count as beasts. I did forget about the health stone. Apparently, I'm not up. Every time I resave the up the action bars on the character, it's usually when I don't have it on me, and I just So now I have to just keep killing them indiscriminately until I get. Ooh. That one. Oh well. Also, what is my... Yeah, I'm down to 3. Oh! Okay, apparently I just don't go back any further. Jesus, stunned again. These are a bit annoying. That's whatever. But yeah, okay. I might have to fight both of them at the same time when I go to kill that one, so I might try to be a little bit more careful on that. I'll probably eat up and kill that drink up. Right? Yeah, I do feel like I'm not gonna get away with it. Oop. Go box a little bit. Oh, I just realized I'm gonna lose out on the spell damage by doing that. Don't really want to do that. Stamina is in bad as well as spirit, but like, come on, spell damage. All right. So for now, you are gonna be going after that one. Uh-oh. Okay. That's yeah, just in case. Let's see what I can. Iridescent scale leggings. Is it just resistance it look like? Yep, it's male anyway, so as soon as I saw it, I knew it wasn't going to be able to equip it, but yeah. Oh well. Oh, hang on. There's something I could just loot. Did I probably passed a bunch of these, not even realizing it. In fact, I could probably just turn around and try heading out and see if I can find any on the way through. There's one up there I'm going to go for. A bit more than that. Nope, okay, whatever. These things are actually fairly dangerous for being a lower level than me, simply because they can cause my minion not to be able to help me. And I am pretty squishy. It's actually one of the only rares I've actually been able to kill. from being that weak or anything, but like not being able to get when I had not being able to get to it and before somebody else was. I was actually on the fence about playing Kazagal, but I think I'm gonna record as the next one for him. But I'm not entirely sure on that part yet. We'll see. I am in the mood for Kazagal though, so he's definitely not gonna be put away for a while, like unlike some of my other characters. He's one of the ones I can keep going back to pretty easily. Let's just go this way. I didn't even pay attention to the crystal veins on the side. When I saw ore, I just figured it was something that a miner would have to do, but it isn't, unfortunately. You know, I just remember I really do need to start collecting some soul shards. Dark Harvest might be better for killing them, but this is better for getting some health. And forgetting about the fact that I need soul shards more than health. Not gonna do a second channel of that. The second one's gonna be a soul shard. There's one. Need to at least get another 3. I will say, I think this will be the last stream until I do a recording of Gilneas City, just because I do feel like I'm gonna keep playing for a good while. Oh, wrong button. But yeah, this character. I did a bunch of leveling for this character's professions. Well, I say a bunch. I can't remember how much it was. Crap. What was I gonna say? I remembered something and I went to go say it. I just forgotten because I am very slow. Speaking of slow, let's pick up some of these before I forget again. The whole reason why I decided to double back. But yeah. Oh, for Alchemy, something I talked about on Kazagal was that I had to level it up a bit so that so I can get to a level 150 on Alchemy so that I can make Ogre Strength potions for something he was making. Unfortunately, it didn't end up being that useful. Simply because it was, I'm replacing both his weapons very quickly, which we'll see more in the next one. I think I already replaced one of them on camera. I can't remember, but there's one on the way out too, so I'm good after I kill this one. Oh. Expect that. I do still need to level up my tailoring quite a bit because it's definitely fallen behind a bit. I think anyways. Well, because yeah, no, that's not too bad at least. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm replacing it with that by any means, but it's something to start making at least. Yeah, there were crystal veins out here. I could have crabbed. I don't know why it took me that long to notice I could actually loot them myself. I really thought I had to be mining. There's plenty of quests like that where you have to be mining or buy it from. Do it on a miner, buy it from a miner. But nope, not that one. Alright, so I'm heading back to Booty Bay. Then I'm gonna sell the few things I got from that one. After I turn the. Actually, is it? Oh, let's see. I'm assuming I'm gonna turn it back into that guy, and then I bring the stuff to Todd. This is another quest I'm not sure on. Since it's in Gilneas, it's definitely a Turtle WoW exclusive one, so I'm not sure if I need to be mining for that. Find out when I go in there. Otherwise, I'm going back to the Hollow Web Cemetery, and I'm gonna do the Ravenwood Keep. This is a elite quest with a couple well, elites, but it's a green one. I should be able to do it. It really does depend on the ads though, because if there's a lot of mobs that get aggroed in with it, might be difficult, but it might be fine too. It's not really too hard to deal with it. Honestly, I think I might have an easier time killing those elites than I did the Basilisk, simply because of the fact that my Voidwalker just kept getting stunned for longer than a couple seconds, so I suppose the same thing can happen there, but it's an era I've never fought in, so I have no idea or no guesses I can do. But yeah, so I might stop at Blasted just because I don't know if this quest might have a follow-up outside of it, and I'd rather be able to get that done today if there is a follow-up. Unfortunately, these two quests in Ashara, which I am going to go to, are still both red, so that's not an option. Not surprised though. I'm more curious what the other quests in Blessed Lands look like, because I've gotten up 2 levels and probably going to be up a 3rd one before I go back there. Okay, I just want to double check about the talent points on this one. I can't remember if I put it into anything. If I forgot to put any in. After finding out on Kazagal, I had absolutely no talent points spec'd in because of reset. I was very annoyed at myself for not checking. So I already knew there was a reset a while back. I just didn't think about it. Another character slash game that's going to come up very soon as well is regular World of Warcraft. I thought I was going to be waiting till February when Burning Crusade released, but apparently there was a early release of TBC where I can start my Blood Elf Warlock whenever. But because I'm doing Arisandra, I'm not in a hurry to do that. But I really do want to play in TBC, but if I take too long to play through that character, it's going to be Wrath of the Lich King at some point. I'm not going to be
Talk to me.
well, I'm going to still play the character, especially in Wrath of the Lich King, but after that, once it gets to Cataclysm, I'm going to lose interest in her pretty much. Well, I told you already, you need to clear the mine. Oh there, pal, I gotta say, I didn't expect you to make it out of there in one piece. You're a real survivor, I'll give you that. So you're telling me the mine's clear of them nasty basilisks? Well, ain't that splendid news. I'll have a mining team dispatched there pronto. Now, about that ore you managed to snag, I'll need you to hand it over. Don't worry, I'll package it all real nice and attach a fancy note for Todd. Long time no see, right? I'm sure he'll be thrilled to get a package from me. Also, unlike a lot of my streams, it's not early in the day, so I'm not drinking coffee anymore, so it'll be easier to talk because of what I'm actually drinking. Alright, my pal, here's the package you've been waiting for. Crystal Vein, all neatly packaged and ready for delivery. Take good care of it now, you hear? Now, when you see Todd, pass along my message. Tell him to swing by once he's done with all this rebellion business and whatnot. We'll have a good old chat and catch up on things. Wish him the best of luck from me, will ya? As for me, well, I haven't got business to attend to. There's money to be made and deals to be struck. Wow. Can't wait to turn these quests in. I'm sure gonna make use of that. I like that there's a shadow resistance one though. What do they look like? Okay. It's probably there's 2 male pieces at level 40 something. I feel like that wasn't on purpose. I feel like that's good for a hunter because it is. Wait, it is level 40 when they unlock male, right? I think it's at least level 40. But that one being male does seem a little off. I feel like that should be a plate because strength and stamina. Shadow resistance doesn't really have any classes specifically it's best for, but I feel like the other one should have been. I feel like it should have been a plate. Alright, so I'm gonna get back to Well, I'm gonna get to Blasted Lands, turn that quest in, see if there's a follow-up. If not, I'm gonna take the flight path right back. Oh no, I'm gonna take a hearth right to Gilneas and see if there's any other quests I missed. In fact, actually, I think one of the quests I did walk around a bit in Gilneas after the last one. I did find this quest, the Judge and the Phantom, but it is for Gilneas City, so that's more of a when that video comes along. Which again will be the next one probably, because I feel like I'm gonna finish up Gilneas today.
Interest you on a pint?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish up Gilneas today. I'm gonna be eating dinner whenever I'm ready to, so whenever I stop, I'll just start eating then. Ooh, just in time to refresh that buff. That's nice. But yeah. Blood Elf Warlock will come relatively soon, probably. I don't know when I'm gonna start her. It took me. I was gonna start her the other day, but. One, I couldn't think of a good name at the time, and I've decided on one since. I created the character yesterday, but there's so many players, and I know that's going to be like that for a little while. So that's another reason why I'm going to record it, because it's going to just take so damn long to play through the area that I don't think streaming it's a good idea. I'm fine with taking my time going through there, but if anyone that does end up wanting to watch it will probably prefer that it's shortened. But yeah. So that's going to be in the future as well. I'm definitely glad I didn't create a Undead Warlock on Classic yet. I was almost going to do that, but that would have been a big waste at that point, because that character will come much later down the line now. Lunideal, I was saying I was going to play her after work, but it took too long to shop, and I just decided to do Arisandra to begin with, so I'll probably get at least 1, maybe 2 recordings out of her tomorrow, I would imagine. Kazagal, I'll probably stream Kazagal tomorrow or record Kazagal tomorrow. I'm not sure. I still don't know which one I'm going to do with him yet. Because I do want to play him some before I go back on Luna Ideal, so probably do that in the morning, I would imagine. What else? Haven't gotten back to Vargak yet, but that's someone I'm definitely thinking about getting to as well. I put how much I like Vargak around the same level as much as I like Kazagal, so definitely gonna get back to him at some point soon. Outside of that, Arc Raiders, like I brought up earlier. Knights of the Republic, probably. Check out a couple of MMOs. A coworker of mine wanted me to get a game so we could play that together, so I'll probably record that or stream that too, just to see how that'll be. But most things are up in the air about what I'm gonna play and when, but I'm just, at least for the foreseeable future, I'm gonna be streaming and recording, and hopefully that keeps going on. But I'm always taking a break for a month or 2. Last time I just got sick, and then I got sick for too long, and by the time I got over it, I just wasn't in the mood to play anything. Look at my little cat, she's sitting right next to me. She's very hyper at night, as you would expect a cat to be. But on my days off, I enjoy it because I'm able to. She just sleeps right next to me while I'm on my computer. Whereas today, it's kind of like that. I just worked earlier than usual, so I got home earlier. So I'm playing in the middle of the afternoon when she would be like that, anyways. She could be like this in the early mornings too, but she's kind of like, can be 50-50 in the mornings. Oh. Phone's fully charged finally. Alright. There's not much more I have to talk about, so I'll probably end up reiterating a few things the rest of the stream, I would imagine. I'm sure there's something else I'm not thinking of. One thing I do need to do before I go to bed is to organize some of this stuff and clean up my room a little bit more. Jesus. Yeah. Probably a bit of a wasted trip going over here to turn this quest in, because the follow-up's probably going to be here in Blasted Lands. But after that, I'm just going to head back to Gilneas. Ravenwood was right to the south of the Ravenshire. Well, actually, I'm going to be, when I heard back, it's going to be over in Greyshire, now that I remember right. So I'll probably head south to Hollowweb, see what kind of quest I'm going to get from there, then head to Ravenwood. I'm not going to do a quest, but I'm probably going to pick one up just to see if it's turned orange yet at the very least. But I don't think there's any other quests in here. I'm trying to remember. Because once Gilneas is done, and Gilneas City, I'll be coming back here, hopefully. Oh, let's walk up the edge. Nope, no, that quest is still unattainable.
Greetings.
Have you traveled to Dalaran and spoken with Ansarim Runeweaver? It is as I fear. The magical energies are that of Fel. The Blasted Lands? I never would have guessed. The Rift Watchers and myself have much work to do in our studying now that we know what is happening. I will need you to assist and gather some items from the demons near... Okay, now, yeah, no. I'm not doing this quest right now. That's... yeah. Yeah, no, that's a little out of... I think I'll definitely have an easier time doing quests in the zone now, but the quest is still red. That is... Oh, I don't know why I just jumped down here. I'm just gonna end up hurting anyways. I can't believe the Fellstone's already almost worn on. I can't believe it's already been almost half an hour of playing. Don't think any new quests are gonna have popped up. Oh, hang on. That was a bit of a waste. I probably want to clear up some space. I was supposed to do that before I went up there. I'll hold on to those for now. Put that up there. That, I'm not sure how much I can sell that for, but I guess I'll figure that out later. That's a me problem. Alright, so south. Oh wait, no, that's north. I know that. Alright. I will say, I think after I'm done with all the quests and when I'm done with the stream, next time I hop on Arisandra, I'm going to walk around through Gilneas just to be extra sure there's nothing left. Although, if there is anything left, I'm not sure what I'm going to do at that point. Maybe do another stream with actually finishing it up, but I doubt it. The only area I haven't gone to is up there, which is Gilneas itself. Although I haven't even fought over here yet. One thing I did find out is that Stillwar Church, which is an area I hadn't gone to yet prior during last stream or prior to it, that's a horde area, so there was nothing there for me. But there are a bunch of mobs I haven't fought yet. But now I'm starting to assume that those are connected more to horde only quests. But it's weird though, because I'm pretty much helping the rebellion. And I feel like I should have gotten quests against them already. Just strange that I haven't. That's why I keep feeling like I'm missing something or someone. When I get back to Ravenshire, maybe there will be another quest for me to pick. Oh,
Light be with you.
Oh yeah.
Or the Alliance.
Why do I keep forgetting
Light
about
bless
that
you.
until I talk to him? It's like, oh, I have a quest here. So, it was the prince that visited us on his way to Ravenshire? I didn't take him for royalty. It is clear to me that Prince Greymane seeks aid from my research group. I'm afraid he must have misunderstood us, however, as we do not intend to reach immortality. Rather, we seek power and healthiness beyond what the human body is capable of. I assume you've already figured out our little secret. If not, let me put this as bluntly as possible. We have accepted the Worgen's curse. Yeah, Worgen curse. Yeah, I already figured that. We are more than willing to aid Liam in reclaiming his city and his lands. Our alchemical knowledge, our teeth, and our latent power are all at his disposal. We have yet to have full control of our abilities, but I think I have discovered a way to aid in that regard. Travel northeast to the Dry Rock Valley and kill as many of the traitorous ones as possible. Drain their blood and bring it back to me. It will play an important part in our research. Okay, it did say northwest. Did I say northeast? No, whatever. Northwest. I have to go back to the area I've already been in for her, which does suck a little bit. Before I do anything, though, yeah, Fellstone to get it ready at the very least. I am gonna go east first. That quest is definitely gonna be, yeah, it's a very easy one to do. But I want to turn this quest in and potentially do Ravenwood Keep, even with it being an elite. I feel like I want to do that one next, regardless. I'm not sure. We'll see if there's any quests I missed over in Ravenshire, and if there is, maybe I will head west. Depend on there. Yeah, actually got 7 viewers. Thank you for anyone that's stopped by. Hope you guys are enjoying, whether you're actually watching or just having it in the background. I know I like to watch a lot of videos and streams when I'm going to bed, just because it's nice to have something to focus on or listen to. It's a little early here for that, so that's why I'm thinking people are just having on to watch or as a background sound anyways, but still, it's nice seeing the viewers. There's a lot of deposits out right now. Still love the ambiance here. Always, forested zones are always going to be my favorites, whether they are peaceful, pure, clean, or corrupt, dark, moody.
Hey there.
Yes? I can hardly believe my own eyes. Crystal vein ore, just as I remembered it. This is a treasure indeed. I can already envision the magnificent weapons I'll forge from this exquisite batch. Larry, fire up the forge, lad. It's time to showcase the true artistry that can be achieved with these precious ores. We shall create masterpieces that will leave tongues wagging in awe and envy. Oh, where are my manners? I apologize. Allow me to express my profound gratitude for your efforts. Here, accept this piece as a token of my appreciation. It's one of my finest works, crafted with the utmost care and skill. May it serve you well, my friend, as a testament to our collaboration. Now, let's get to work, shall we? Well,
see you around.
I could do with it, unfortunately.
What can I do for you?
Oh yeah, you are the one I sell to.
Well done.
Repair, I guess. So, are there any quests I forgot about and missed out on? I really don't think I did. I'm gonna check the guy that's inside the house over there too, and then check by the docks. But I'm pretty sure there's nothing else. I'm just the fact I haven't gone over there yet is what gets me. You were... Oh, yes, I already remember. You're down in the Badlands to do some... Oh, yeah, okay, there's no quests here. Alright, whatever. Maybe I should go down to the west first. I mean, apparently it's one of the easiest quests I can do. Or go up to Duskwood. Where was this one at again? Mine, hidden beneath... Oh. Did I forget about that last time? That's a dry rock mine. It's not called the dry rock mine, is it? Huh. Just hidden beneath Gilneas City. Well, it's not in the Gilneas City quest, so maybe it's something I just haven't seen yet. Or it is Dry Rock Mine. I really hope it's not Dry Rock Mine, because that would actually mean that either... Wait, did I pick it up since last time? Maybe that's why I didn't know about it? Ugh. You know, I'm gonna head west first. I don't like doubling back like that, but... Let's not get into any needless fights with wolves. Or wargs, rather. But it did say under Gilneas City, so either... Maybe I should just head through Greyshire out there just to double check. Oh. Just going up far enough, I did see Blackthorn's camp, which I still love that they added that character and his group in. Seriously. Don't want to waste up the. I don't want to waste that. Whoop. Don't want to waste that buff though. It's actually probably good that I'm actually going out west with that buff on, because now I'm gonna get there a little bit quicker than I would have in probably like an hour and a half, hour 50. They just refreshed right before I left Booty Bay, so. Oh, I have to make another health stone too. I forgot about that. Might not worry about that one as much. Oh, that was the other thing. So I think it was a health stone was the another ability I had actually ranked up on. It was Health Stone, Life Tap, and Drain Life. Huh. It's like those go together or something. What's their name? Cragrath. Mine is Crackgores. Thought it was the same. I thought it was the same name for a second, but that would have been weird if that actually happened. That's that's Gilneas City right there. I do not think I'm gonna be finding a mine in the north of it, because if it said underneath, the only thing that really makes sense would be along the edge. So it's got to be dry rock. I just do not get why it doesn't say dry rock. Maybe I picked up if I did pick up the quest elsewhere, that could explain that. Oh, hang on, right here. Never mind, I found it. I'm glad I came looking. Alright, so the only things I haven't done yet were resummon my Woodwalker, which I'm going to need more soul shards. Fortunately, these guys will be very happy to provide to me. Provide me with? I don't know. And get that on. Oh, come on. I keep doing that every single time. I really do need to put wand on the first action. Like for both action bars, I need to have wand there just so I don't keep making that mistake. Did not you need to use Dark Harvest. As much as I like the ability. Instead of saying it, I'm gonna do it because that's what happened last time. I've said it before and I didn't end up doing it. Now I'm probably gonna press a different button in general. I want to use a different ability, but I guess we'll see. Let's just focus on these ones for now. Nope. I'll press the wrong button again. That's because I forgot to move the bars. That one's on me. I need a new wand. It's very, very weak. But, oh. Just like last time, now it's an excuse to get my new buff on. I really do like that this gives a spell damage buff. Since I'm always going to have low health, I think I'm going to keep using Gilneas Hot Steep for as long as I am able. Or until I find a better buff anyways. Because stamina is good and all, but spell damage is so much nicer. Because I think the one I had prior was just a mana regenerating one. I don't think anything safe. What? Oh, got the red button. Oh, I'm dead already. Whoops. Should have needed to use the other life tap the second time, not the first. Oh, hang on. Give me souls. Give me your soul. Reminds me, I've had mana potions building up. Why don't I have them on this bar still? I really do need to keep checking these action bars more often than I am. There's always something to do about, especially with the higher levels. Okay, that's 3 stacks full. I do feel like I need to make a 4th stack though, because if I do, I can get another stack off screen if I needed to. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. I just got an Ember Stone. Cool, cool. Okay, you're slow down. Oh, wrong button again. I like to do that. I feel like I'm getting much mana from those guys. All things considered. I mean, I'm obviously using up a lot of mana, a good chunk of mana just to use it. But generally, if I have the full channel go through, usually actually pretty good use of time for fighting the mana heavy ones, anyways. I'm gonna use life tap afterwards. Okay, I'll try to absorb 2 more souls. You never know when they're gonna be useful. Oh, maybe okay, I'm gonna go back out then, because I don't have any other quests here. Don't see any named characters, which I feel like if there were, I would have had a quest for them already. It is weird that this is the only quest I got. Should I read off the quest? Because I really cannot remember if I picked up this quest off camera, because I know there were quests that were sending me to Gilneas from Booty Bay. I do think it was from off camera, because I don't think I was on camera when I did that, when I went to Booty Bay. Was I? No. what did I just do? I just switched action bar. Oh, I switched with that action bar by accident. I forgot that there's stuff like that. Jesus. That was a bit careless of me, but oh well, that worked out. Oh, ancient belt of the tiger. I'm getting a lot of mail and plate right now. Oh well. I'm almost dead, but I should be fine anyways. I'd rather let the health regen. That's what I was gonna say. I can't even finish my sentence. Alright, so I'm gonna keep walking up here just because I am curious to see if there's anything else over here. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be the entrance to Gilnea City, aka the raid. So, but dungeon. Level 52 is the maximum for that. Usually I wait till the maximum level before I do a dungeon. And obviously I'm not doing it right now, but not that far off. I quite like the cliffs. Yep. Just Gilnea City. I love how they don't actually have any guards on the outside of it. Oof. I don't want to fall down there. Even at full health I would die. Alright, so I'm gonna go do the vilest of men to get the vials of blood. And then probably Ravenwood Keep. I have a feeling this is gonna have a follow-up. I have a feeling once I finish these quests, or except for maybe the Legend of Dawson, I'm gonna have more quests for Gilnea City. Depending on the length of this stream, when I do finish up Gilneas, I might go elsewhere. Going back to Stranglethorn does seem like a bit of a waste, but that might be exactly what ends up happening. I could also do some more in Desolace, some just grinding of the reputation, because that is something I intended to do. I was like holding off on there because all the extra effort and work I was going to do in Arisandra, I started to think I was going to do on a separate character. But I do think I'm going to keep Arisandra as my primary warlock on sort of WoW. So I do think I'm probably just gonna do all the extra work that I was originally gonna say to do, because stuff like the class quest, dungeon runs, even if I get into roleplay or whatever, because I do like creating my characters and giving them their backgrounds, but I'm not good about the actual roleplay side of it. Just never really attempted it too much, I suppose. Not out of disinterest, just out of, I don't know what to call it. Oh, hang on. Where am I going? Let's just cut through here. Forgot where I was going for a second. But yeah. I probably won't be streaming anything else tonight. I might, but chances are, because it's already 5:30, and I tend to be very, very lazy after I eat dinner, or at least the last few hours before I go to bed. I tend not to do too much. At this point, I'm usually spending that time, will be spending that time editing videos anyways, so it's going to be more of a question if I want to do that, which I don't have anything to edit, so that's actually out of the question. I don't know why I even brought that up. Or play something else, or just do something else in general. What is it? I feel like I'm forgetting about something. Cool. Alright, so where am I getting this blood specifically? From around Dry Rock Valley, so just here in general. Got it. Too bad I didn't have this quest sooner, because now I have to kill the humans that are all over the place. Some workers that are actually probably innocent of most wrongdoings. Oh my god, there is one buff I forgot about. Not that it changes a whole lot for me, but it's just really giving me... It primarily, funny enough, the health that's actually most useful. Because the armor itself is only good when I'm getting attacked. The shadow damage is shadow resistance is practically useless since it very rarely comes up. Let's just kill you. The Dark Harvest will completely refresh. That one's the one I primarily want to make sure I have got it up. Go press that again. Maybe I should just let myself heal up. Thank you for letting me heal up. Bit of a waste to only attack one mob, but when I'm wanting to be careful with my health, I'm just trying to absorb what I can. It's pretty useful. Is there another mob? A little too far. Ooh, right here. Oh, too late. Oh well. Alright. I'll have to pull a couple more mobs again. You look great. You look like you'll give me some blood. I already got a full 3 from that one. Yeah, I'm not going to grab any more soul shards. Any other soul shards I'm going to grab will be off of them for the dungeon specifically. Poke. Slap. Oh, I thought I was gonna get 2. Can you draw that one's attention too? Thank you. Okay, Jesus. Y'all are starting to scare me a bit. I might jink up now. Might as well. I definitely could have just done life tap, but I think it's better just to let my health stay up higher on this one and just get a little bit of my mana back from drinking. Plus, I already cleared out the entire area practically until I go. I think up around there is probably some more. No, it looks like there's wolves over there. So I'll go back that way. Saw a couple mobs I didn't kill yet. 10 viewers? Huh, wow. Okay. That's different. Usually I barely go over 3 or 4 that stick around for a little while. Thank you for everyone that is stopping by. Although I usually say at the end of the stream anyways. But still. Nice to see. Oh, hello. Sorry about that. Not sure if anyone was picked up on the microphone but me, but I didn't realize anybody was came upstairs. Alright. Okay. You guys are... I feel like I started getting hit harder. Did something just wear off or something? Oh. Well, no, that... I mean, maybe it's just the fact I'm not doing as much damage. That could do it, too. Why is there Naga over here? But this is a little far from the rest of your people. Jesus. Because all the Naga are... Well, I mean, yeah, all along that beach. Are you completely by yourself, or is there a couple other Naga? There's a couple others as well, or one other. Bit alone here, aren't you, mate? Oh, I just missed one. He just is watching all the carnage, enjoying his now I'm making us work on this break. Okay. You know, I actually did walk through this area. I don't remember seeing all the Greymane workers at the time. Oh, what am I doing? It's a health. Didn't get enough from that. Just one more. Love doing these darker quests like this, collecting blood and samples, just because it's a very warlocky thing to be doing anyway. So though generally it'd be from my character wanting to do it, not because she's being asked to. I'm gonna kill this one too, just because. Why not? Let my Voidwalker have a little bit of fun with that one. Alright, so that's all the quests but Redridge. Wonder if there's gonna be any new quests. Probably from this one there will be, though. I'd be surprised if there wasn't. So I'm just gonna head east along this road. Not that I have to worry about that getting sold by accident or anything of the like. Which silk do I get? A regular silk plot that's not in. Oh, just the 10 probably. I thought I had more for some reason. Got a lot of mage weave. This is why I need to level up tailoring more, just because I'm let's just go through here. I don't want to go through the action bar. Except most of the stuff I need to create right now are still made of silk. So I need to focus on leveling those up so I can actually start making more stuff with mage weave. That's not the robe of power, which I can't even sell to other players. Funny enough, I did not even notice that. If I was looking up something else when I saw that and it said binds on pickup, I was like, wait, what? That's a binds on pickup item? That sucks. Because it's not like a bad item, but even my robe that I got from my quest I did a long time ago is still better. Wait, it is better, right? Hang on a second. So, 12 intellect and... Yeah, okay, yeah. 17 intellect. Then I have stamina on my Razat spear, which is not as useful. That is good. You cannot even begin to understand how much power resides in the blood. I'm a warlock. I have some understanding. I was skeptical of your aid, but it seems that I have doubted you for naught. Well done. Perhaps the prince will feel he has gained more than he bargained for. I have seen a fire in his eyes, one that you should remind him of. In dire times you must not be half-hearted about your actions. There is no greater evil than which hurts those you care for. Report back to your prince and assure him that my loyalty is toward the common folk of the land. you still don't have anything new,
What
right?
can I do for you?
No, I didn't think so. I didn't check him because it said I saw the exclamation point, but that time I just checked because sometimes turning in a quest to a NPC opens up a quest with another NPC, even if they have any sort of relation or no relation at all to it. Connection, I should say, rather than relation, but whatever. Splitting hairs on that one. Maybe even doing Ravenwood Keep will give me follow-ups. That's sure, actually. I didn't even think about that. Still don't know about the IFL rod. I still don't know when it's good to replace a... Because shadow damage is really nice, but I don't know when it's really... Whoop, okay to replace it with something that gets rid of damage. Well, I guess that's not shadow damage, but just magical damage overall. When it's better to get the extra intellect or stamina or some other type of specs. I need to really look into that. Though going forward, I'll probably have more shadow damage equipment, because I do think I'm going to be creating some some of the Shadow Wave gear for tailoring once I unlock it, which is actually very close. Once I think this easiest or earliest one I can start making will be at 195 for tailoring, or 190 maybe even. I can't remember, but the other ones aren't that far off for it. Yeah, the other ones aren't that far off. It was like low 200s, I think, for those. Don't go through the blacksmith. I do not want to get dismounted. Yeah.
What can I do for you? Can I help you?
Darius is a strong-headed man. He will understand the necessity of this alliance. The threat of Freyshear Keep is a constant pressure upon us here in Ravenshire. It holds great strategical importance and cannot deny all of our incoming shipments into the town. For us to take a final stand against the city, we need this place destroyed. To the north, a bridge crosses onto the island where Freyshear Keep is located. Go there and slay the defenders along with Cannoneer Rylison? I'll just say Rylison, the one who commands their large guns. When this task is complete, give the news to Lord Ravenwood. He will oversee our final operation. There's a final operation?
For the alliance.
Okay. Good to know that there is a follow-up to this one, and it's not just into the actual quest. Hey man, how you doing? Good to see you stop by. Been a couple days since I played Arisandra. Primarily been playing other things in general, getting stuff ready on Kazagal as well. I'm not sure if you saw that one. I played my Dwarf Warrior yesterday, or the day before. No, it was the day before yesterday. Yesterday I just had to do some catching up on him with the professions. Freyshear must be over here, I think. I can't imagine there's anywhere else it has me go to. Because that was actually the quest that's the quest that was going to lead me to that area. I've been looking for that one. Could also be over here. I don't think so though. I stopped by Stormwind at one point, but nobody was opening up chests. I'm kind of looking for you next time I go there. Although Arisandra, other than going to Gilneas City after, which is going to be in the recording after this stream, because I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to find a group. But yeah, I'm going to do Gilneas City in the next video for this series. And what is my thoughts on the server? I really do love the server. Part of the reason why I got into it was when I found out about some of the things they did that I was really hoping they would have done on World of Warcraft over the years in general, but as well as for Classic in general. I like a lot of the content that they've added. Especially I've been really enjoying the ambiance that they've had for some of their new zones. I especially love playing through Thalasian Highlands, their High Elven zone. Overall, I think my biggest complaint is literally just sometimes going through an area, there's just no sound where I'm walking. That does throw me off at times. But other than that, I love playing on the server. There were issues a while ago with stability, but I haven't seen that in months. That was probably last year during the summer. Alright, Greymane Preserver. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be over down there. Oh, might as well start fighting a little bit more. Also, I'm gonna redo my Fellstone, so you are gonna provide me an extra soul shard. Oh, I'm stunned. Whoops, that's why. I was wondering why I couldn't do anything. Thought I was fucking for a second. So overall, it's a really good server, though. I love that they've done what they're doing with the lore-wise, especially in the stories. They're doing really well with the zones. Like I said, the only thing that's throwing me off is sometimes like walking through an area, being quiet, it's just very off-putting. But otherwise, really good. Play more than World of Warcraft at this point, so I'm gonna get back to playing it with TBC being relaunched on Anniversary. I don't really have much of an interest in World of Warcraft's retail version, although I am gonna play a little bit of that over time too. Alright. I don't wanna... Oh, hang on. I said I was gonna absorb someone's soul, and I didn't do that yet. You know what? There's some tones. I don't want you casting stuff. Yeah, don't be sorry, man. Yeah, everyone's doing whatever they want to. Like yesterday, I just was working on Kazagal, like updating him more than anything else. Because if you, I'm not sure what parts of the stream you saw, but I really needed to update some of the things on that character, especially his talents, which apparently got reset, and I played about an hour and a half before I figured that out. So that was fun. But I updated his I leveled up his professions though quite a bit, and I got him some more food, drink, whatever. Yeah, so. Are you playing on Blood Elf, or what race are you doing? I might do a Draenei at some point, just because that was the first character I played before. Oh, when I first got into World of Warcraft, I should say, but Blood Elves generally are the ones I play the most of. And I'm going to be starting up a Warlock on probably the normal server. I'm not sure about the PvP, if I'm going to do the PvP one or that one, but we'll see. Before I do anything else, I do not want to forget to do the Fellstone. This was Freyshear. I could not, without having to get into another fight that I didn't want to get into. So it's going to be a little annoying on this one. Not as bad as the Basilisk earlier, but still. Okay, now I'm going to start thinking they are as annoying as the Basilisk. They're actually stunning me while I'm doing my channels. I'm not used to seeing that too. Okay, you're just annoying now. Just doing it as soon as it gets off cooldown, aren't you? Funny enough, I didn't play Anniversary when it first came out for Classic. I played a lot of Classic when it first came out. I just never did anything on Anniversary. For a while, I've just been kind of like sitting on it. I've been waiting for like the expansions to relaunch, which starting with TBC is what I was looking forward to the most. TBC, I was going to be doing my Blood Elf character. I'll probably do a couple other characters too, I would imagine. Like, I'm going to redo my Dwarf on there, I think, at some point. But TBC or Classic, I'm not sure on that one, but TBC and Wrath of the Lich King were what I was looking forward to getting back to. Jeez, of shit. Oh, that was the wrong button. I'll finish this one off. Definitely not doing this as well as I could be, but again, this is another thing to give me an excuse to eat up and drink up. Well, specifically eat up for the buff. But yeah. Yeah. I'd probably create a human at some point, but generally I almost always play elven characters for some reason. Just always like high elves, blood elves, night elves, dwarves actually, or another thing I suppose. Just like the common fantasy creatures that you usually run into, I suppose. Humanoids. I don't know. Though Rogue was also the first. Is there a player up here? No, there is a player up here. Don't stop. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Rogue was one of my first classes I liked to play, just because early on in World of Warcraft, the other games I was playing, I like to sneak around on multiplayer games like Call of Duty in general, but that was around the time that Assassin's Creed came out, and just like a lot of other people, I really got into playing them. So I loved anything stealthy and sneaky, so Rogues were my pretty much immediate go-to. I also picked up a book series called Redridge Mountains back in middle school, so I really loved the idea of sneaking around back then. Which is why I still do play a lot of sneakier games, even though I apparently don't have the patience I used to well, at being sneaky. Oh. Okay, I will. Thank you, man. Alright. Oh, I thought that guy was in the cage for a second. Not gonna lie. There on. Alright, I'm gonna go left. Oh, there's nothing left. For me, I guess. Usually, I try to let the hardcore players go first on stuff. Oh, it's a cannoneer one that we didn't go for. That's right. So we're gonna let them go for it first. But I will be checking my mail when I get a chance to. Even that won't really. They just can't join their party and help them with stuff. Alright, well, you don't have a quest, but I'm gonna kill you anyways. You're a named character. I really probably should get Rain of Fire when I do other group on this though. I have my dungeon group meant for that, my dungeon action bar meant for it, but I do not have it on my main bars, and it might actually be kind of nice to have sometimes. Alright, so I've got to wait for a cannoneer to respawn. Hopefully that doesn't take too long, but I guess I'll find out. Hello, Augustin. How are you doing? I can't believe how many people I'm having show up right now. Even if not everyone's talking, like 13 is more than I've had so far. Very nice. It's also weird. It's also funny to me because I was actually on the fence about playing this character, and I'm really glad I played her now. Well, one, I'm always in the mood to play my Warlock anyways. I don't think I could ever not want to play her, but Kazagawa was kind of a 50-50 shot of which one I was going to be doing, and I'm glad I chose Arisandra right now. Alright, so most of this stuff is just going to sit here. Fortunately, well, it's just demon armor, but I'm not going to refresh it until I have to fight something else. It'd be a waste of time doing it now. Thank you for everyone that is stopping by today. I'm really enjoying actually seeing more than a couple people in right now. Especially because, well, maybe it's because World of Warcraft itself is popular right now, but this is Turtle WoW, so that's why I'm kind of surprised as well. I thought people would be more looking for TBC, which will be coming soon. Like, I really do. I am going to be starting up a. Well, I technically have already started her up. I just haven't played her yet. But Little Warlock will come very soon. Arisandra might be taking a little bit of a break, which is good for her because I can get more of her rested experience up. From what I know, she's just going to be able to get to 48, and then it's no more rested experience. Going forward, I want to try to keep up with that. Gilnea City, again, is the only other thing I'm probably going to do, whether I have rested experience for it or not. Well, mobs down there are respawning. You know what? Let's just draw this one's attention while I'm waiting. Oh, come here. Let her come to us. How do you like to be bothered, interrupted? Well, sucks I'm just sitting here waiting. I just don't like to take a kill before hardcore players are, because they're more likely to have a hard time. Well, they're more, if they die, they're going to be screwed at this, especially at this point. They'd have to start over on whatever new characters they decide to make. So I'm fine with dying just because. Just because if I die, I can come back and keep trying. Only right, I should say that. I'm gonna keep killing the mobs for now, just because I do kind of need them to be cleared out a little bit more. Oh, spell's not ready yet. Yeah, I do think it's primarily because World of Warcraft is just more popular right now with TBC being relaunching, even if it is for a while. Oh. I don't have much to say. I said, oh. Got that tag done though. I'll finish this one up. Piece of shit. Oh, you can try and take this one before I die. That was a little bit more worrisome than I was comfortable with, I suppose. Not the best time to put up demon skin, but I don't really care. Alright, well that's done with. I don't think I looted you both yet. Oh well. That's all of those. That's that one done, I should say. I don't know if all of those. It was one named character and the smaller mobs. Hey, good job. Ouch. Alright, so I'm going to turn this quest in primarily because if there's a follow-up, I'm going to want to do that. Oh, no, not this way. Works for me. I wonder when I wonder if they did that because they were trying to be helpful or what. I don't know. Because as far as I could tell, there's no quest that I'm missing so far. I didn't really walk everywhere or anything like that, but I checked all the normal settlements or whatever, or quest hubs, I guess. As well as checking out the areas I hadn't been to yet, and I just didn't have anything new except for the Gilneas City one, so I do think I'm about done with Gilneas. Which is kind of sad to say, honestly. It was very nice playing here. I'm glad I came here. Oops. Run. Demoralizing shout. I don't give a crap. I'm not going to be doing much damage melee-wise anyways, and not because I'm running. Main instigator. Most of those mods probably have horde quests that go after them, which is why the only one that really had me go up there was the one I just did, Salted Freyshear. No idea what I'm gonna call this video though. With streams, I just start with part and then do the name whatever I could think of. And probably change it multiple times because I'm very indecisive. Alright. Ravenwood is most likely the next thing I'm doing. There might be a follow-up after that one too, but I really don't think so. Because this was for Lord Darius Ravenwood, yeah, so. Keep going into the map. It's like, I don't know why I do that. It's almost, part of me just feels like I'm going to see something I forget about or didn't see before or something, but that's obviously not going to happen. When I do it a million times, just like to do it when I'm running around, I guess. I don't have much else to do. Sit still much.
Need something? Greetings.
Alright, assaulting. Your actions have severely weakened the abilities of the Greymen in the eastern parts of the region. I must give my thanks for your work. Now we can focus our attentions on the final matters. The entirety of Gilneas stands at our side. The tyranny of the Royalists can no longer be allowed to stand. If this nation is to ever recover from the darkness, then we must hold fast and strike even faster still. The Greymane crown must be recovered, if our dream is ever to be realized. Enter Gilneas City, fight your way through his most loyal soldiers, end the Harlows, and reclaim the Greymane birthright. A new king and a new beginning awaits us, Arisandra. Ravenshire to Bard. Okay. Didn't know there was going to be a Tabard. 1% of damage dealt is returned as healing. Huh. Okay.
Be careful.
But that is also Gilneas City quest, which is not surprising. At this point, I might honestly do the other quest. It's going to send me to the Badlands and to the Hinterlands just to fill out the stream a little bit longer. Not that I really need to, but it's only been an hour and a half. I was surprised when a half an hour went by, but now it's only been an hour and a half. Whatever. Alright, Ravenwood it is. But otherwise, it's just turning that quest in and the quests that take place outside of the zone. Also, oh.
You need something?
Did he give this quest prior? I feel like I
See you later.
didn't have a follow-up from him before. Well, I guess I do have something else, but just going after Bat specifically seems a little boring, so I'm gonna go up to Ravenwood first. I knew I should have checked these houses earlier. I checked the main house, and that was enough for me, apparently. There's one guy in here, I remember that much, and he does not have anything Magistrate Carson. Oh, where am I going? It's up this way. They're a bit tougher, though, I will say, but it's good. It's good. Oh, I will kill this bat, though. It is right here, and it is something I do need for the quest. Quest, I should say, so. Why wouldn't I? Oh, you actually have mana. Not that I really need it, but why not just drain it? I feel like I'm getting the mana back much, honestly. Oh well. Let's just finish this one off. Alright, is there any other bats? Because I don't want to miss another one. To the right are primarily going to be spiders, so... Oh, what am I doing? That's why. I can't do that while I'm moving. Because it was the channel spell I kept trying to do. Don't see anything else, just a corpse. Oh well. Ravenwood is next. From that angle, it almost looked like the tree was life draining me. The tree. I don't know. I don't know. Tougher, but still worth getting a second one in. Dog Harvest. Dark Harvest is such a cool ability. I like it anyway. it does damage on its own, which is already pretty good, but then the fact that it speeds up, I really do need a new one. What did I get this one? Goblin and Igniter? I think I got it in Desolace, which wasn't that long ago, I suppose, but still. Drain this life from the spirit. It has so much life in it. I mean, Drain Soul feels like would be more effective, honestly. Again, need to change the action bar. I don't know why I keep doing that. Just waking up from your nap? You only been sleeping for like an hour and a half. You should sleep a little bit longer than that. I do have to redo the buffs anyways. I'm just gonna wait for it to be a little bit lower again before I do that. Resisted. Because I gotta go look for the name mobs anyways, I think I should just start making my way into the keep proper, rather than just killing the apparitions. Why do I keep doing that? Wait, what? I got interrupted? Too big to go. Okay. Now stop clawing me. Oh, you just wanted my armrest to go. That's why you're clawing me. Actually, wait. I just realized I wasn't really using my wands for a while. It's not like no, it's really not that on level. It's still pretty good. You know what? Consume shadows while I get my buff ready. Not that needed, but the buff is nice. Very nice. Alright. Spell damage increased by 12. Oh, Custodian. Oh, this one will be easy. If it doesn't resist everything. Alright. Because you are... I definitely need to make sure Come on. Oh, come on. Don't kill me, please. Jesus. That was closer than I would have liked. Oh, God. Ow. Ow. Give me some of your health. That was... Your custodian was kind of rude to me. I do want you to heal up a little bit more. If the custodian was that hard, well, I wouldn't really say hard, but it was closer than I would have liked. Then I'm a little worried at what it's going to be like to kill the actual Sergeant Gately, because I feel like that one's more likely they're gonna have ads with them. It's a little worrisome. I'm gonna just shake this up with caution. You know what? Drain the soul from this one. I'm gonna make that health. I'm gonna make that health stone. Well, unfortunately, I finally cleared up this space I've been wanting to clear up for freaking health. Because that was actually worse than the ones I've already been having anyways. Just wanted to use those up for a while since they were still useful to me. Wait. 280. Why do I have that one? I'm gonna sell it later. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. No, I think it's already gone. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. So what was I doing again? Soul Shard. That's right. Health Stone. It's the greater one. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely closer than I would have liked. But, oh, just click on the wrong one. We're too close together for me to be able to tell the difference. And even though that's a little early, I'm going to redo that buff and drink because I really needed it. It's really quiet in here. Dead quiet. Kind of fitting at that point. Dead quiet. It's full of ghosts. Love you, baby girl. 2 more apparitions and 1 more specter. Well, there's a specter now, so it's probably gonna be more anyways, but yeah. If I focus down on one, I think I'll be able to make my way up to him without having to either drink too much more. Well, I say that, but there's 3 in this room. I didn't even use a shadow bolt when they came up, but oh well. Slight mistake. Alright. Put that outside. Right up here, actually. No! I'm not ready for this one yet, please. Nope, nope, nope. Come back, come back. Crap. I didn't think Gately was going to be right there. The keep is usually taller than this. That's... I was scared there for a second. I actually thought I was gonna end up dying simply because I wasn't expecting to fight him already. The camera's a little changed right now. Alright, so definitely don't need to redo that, but I kind of should. Alright, big waste, but I'm gonna do it? No. No, I'm redoing it. I need the health. I can't chance this. I don't think I have any buffs. Like, worst case scenario, Fellstone runs out in the middle of the fight. Which is actually a pretty bad case scenario, honestly. But still, I should be fine. Alright. Oh. He's actually undead. Well, where are you going? Where'd you go? Uh-oh. He has a stun. That is gonna kill me. It's absolutely gonna kill me. Alright. Yep. Fuck. I didn't think it was gonna have a stun. Not the paladin a stun especially. Well, that's, I might end up needing help. That's, yeah. I brought him down half. Half. Jesus Christ, what does half mean? Alright. Alright, so all my buffs are on. Could I have done that differently or better? What abilities does my abilities do my pets have again? Well, pets, minions have again. Yeah, I'm going the right way, more or less. Alright. Well, I have to eat up for my buff anyways, again, which is a very annoying waste, but I could make more food. Besides, since I'm not going to be streaming my next part in this playthrough with Arisandra, since I'm not streaming it, I'm going to be recording it. It means I'm going to have plenty of time to do whatever I need to do for it. Probably get more Gilnea's hot stew and stuff. Maybe I'll buy some regular food too, just to eat when I don't want to use up the buff kind of thing. Because the problem right now is I'm very hesitant to use Tender Wolf Steak because I don't want to lose out on that buff. So, I don't know. It's kind of counterintuitive having both of these right now. Let me think. What else can I cook again? I spotted Yellowtail, but I don't have anything on me to cook that. Apparently Undermine Clam Shadow doesn't give a buff. That seems a little strange to me. But yeah. Gonna be killing more spiders to make more of those off camera probably. It's a really nice buff. It's a very nice buff. What's gonna make this even worse is if the respawns are too quick, or if I take too long, I'm gonna have to worry about the mobs behind me too, which I don't care about. I think I can hearth out of here, so fighting out of here is not really a concern. Yes, I didn't use my health stone or my health potion, but again, I got stunned. That's not gonna help me because, oh my god, that one already spawned in? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's really bad. That is really bad. Let's get my Void Walker up here. Because I'm probably gonna end up fighting stuff I don't want to be fighting very, very quickly. Why do these mobs spawn in so quickly? Yep, look at that. Right behind me. Please let me get the buff at least. I know I could get up here fairly easily. This one's gonna spawn in a second too, though, and the one over here. Fuck, that's what I was afraid of. God damn it. Respawning too quickly. Luckily, I only got these two. Okay, and that one, but that one's fine. That one I was gonna have to fight anyways. Out of the way, but that does mean if I can't do it this time, I might have to give up on killing him by myself, which would be very disappointing. Forgetting about a buff? I feel like I'm forgetting about a buff. Don't like that. Alright, well, I'm drinking up again, and this is the last time I'm trying on Gately, because I cannot... It'll be way too much of a waste of resources to keep trying to fight him solo. I might, if I can't kill him now, I might be able to kill him at 48 or 49, but I really don't feel like I'm going to come back here too soon to do that solo. Alright. I don't like this. I do think this is going to go very poorly. But let's see. Nope. Can you please get up there? I'm screwing up. No, I can do it. I can do it. But I fucked up. And I wasted more buffs. Let me think on this one. So that came very close. I did screw up. But I don't know what could have actually have kept me alive long enough at that point. No. I definitely can do it. That was down to a quarter. If I can't do it now, I could definitely do it at level 48. I could definitely do it at 48. Because I have not only was 48 giving me a couple extra abilities that I think I can really use for my dots. I think Corruption is one of them, or maybe Agony, or both. And if I have both of those updated, as well as like my Voidwalker also will get new abilities too, or upgraded abilities. I think I can do it at 48, but that's not an option right now, so that's kind of disappointing. Very disappointing. Especially because I don't want to take the Resurrection Sickness, because that will just throw off whatever I plan on for the rest of the stream. What am I going to do? I could just stop the stream, but I'd rather play for a little bit longer, I think, on the character. What time is it? 6:20? I'd rather play till at least 7 o'clock. Maybe longer. Alright, I think okay, yeah, no, I still have Feeding the Rebellion. I'm gonna run around and kill some bats, I guess, for part of the stream. Otherwise, I'll figure something else out afterwards. Gately will be possible solo, but I need to be able to know I can punch my way through there and kill him on my first, well, not first try, obviously. That's already past that part. But, I heard somebody. Maybe somebody was up here and I just didn't realize it until after the fact. Yeah, for now I'm going to kill the bats and I'm going to see what I'm going to try to figure out what I can do from there. Because that's not going to be enough to get me to 48, so... I could definitely get to 48 after Gilneas City, but I'm not going to be waiting for a group on stream, because that could take upwards of... I found groups pretty quickly within like 5-10 minutes of trying, but I've also waited several hours. I think I did the Dead Mites on this character so long ago, and that one took about 4 hours to find a group that will take me, more or less. That might be exaggerating. It was so long ago at this point. I think I would have said how long it took me on the videos so I could look back and see it, but I'm not going to do that right now, obviously. But yeah, I'm not going into the keep. I'm just going to go outside of it. I already figured when the Custodian was hard enough to kill that I wasn't sure about the other character, but... The mobs respawning are what really annoy me, though, I will say. Also with potions, that's another thing. I'm trying to work on my alchemy, so maybe before I kill him, after I hit level 48, I could try to kill him and get my alchemy leveled up by then and have some extra buffs. Oop. I swear, I keep feeling like I hear the door like shutting, but apparently I'm not. Apparently I'm just hearing things. Also, apparently I can't... There it is, okay. I was gonna say, I did not want the resurrection sickness. It was just... Oh, hang on. Let's go for a swim. I thought I hit solid ground for a second, not gonna lie. Alright, so I'm gonna go kill some bats, and then maybe I'll end the stream there. It seems very anticlimactic, but Gilneas City is not gonna be in this recording, so the only other thing I can imagine is heading down to Stranglethorn. But I really want to go find myself dinner too, so it might be a shorter stream than I was hoping for. Especially because I already got more people watching this stream than any other stream I've done so far, which isn't a lot. It's not... When usually I only get like 2 or 3 people, so any kind of amount more than that is more, so... But still, it's not really something I want to end that quickly.
King's honor, friend.
Alright, cured. Sell. Do not sell that. No sell price, good. That's another thing though, is I've got to worry about my bag space. Not that bad, but still something to keep an eye out on. I'll kill the bats and I'll see how I feel going after that one. I might just step away and grab some food and then just keep playing this one, maybe down in Stranglethorn. Because I do think I can chance going up against the ogres down there, but those are also elite quests. If I'm having a hard time with this one, I don't think I could do Myzoth specifically. Or Catherine's Chest. Cracking Mori's foot might be easy enough, unless that's also Myzoth. Alright, so where were the bats mostly again? I saw, obviously there was a couple that was over there. To the west of here, southwest of here technically, is more spiders. I was going to say wolves because I've seen that one, but no, spiders. Oh, I forgot to check my mailbox. Sorry about that. If you're still here, I'll definitely try to remember to check about that next time I get to the. Actually, there might not be a mailbox in Ravenshire. I'm pretty sure there is though. Where are there a lot of bats at? I think there's bats along going north of here. I don't remember. I think they're just all over the place. I don't think they have one area that they're congregating in. This is a weaker Vilewing bat. I don't think that even counts. Yeah, it literally says greater Vilewing meat. So my guess is it's going to be closer to south. Well, this is pretty much yeah, it's a regular Vilewing. Should be more south and then west, I would imagine, more than anything else. Oh, finding lots of bats. Not what I'm needing, though. There might be more in the northwest anyways, but check that afterwards. Guess there's going to be a lot of walking around, not doing much, or getting much done. That's a regular one. So a regular one, yeah. I would have thought that because the northern area / northeast area is the weakest area, weakest mob area. So going over here has to be where the stronger ones are, but just do not see very many Vilewings outside of just the 2 I already killed. Yeah, there's more wolves over here. Maybe there were bats over on in this spider area. I don't remember. Obviously I would have been focused on the spiders themselves, killing them from that quest. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah. Even up on the hill, it's another spider. I could reiterate a couple of things I said earlier. Other than talking about the fact I'll probably be on trying TBC's Anniversary Edition very soon. Other games were Arc Raiders, because I did start playing that one. That's a recorded one though. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't bring up earlier was that on my second computer, well, I did talk about this partly. On the second computer, I will be playing games once I fully get the. I don't think there's gonna be bats over here. I don't think there's. I'm gonna be playing and streaming, primarily streaming, not recording. I think. when it comes to the second computer, but there are going to be different games I'm going to be playing from my bed. But there will be stuff like Knights of the Old Republic probably coming out from when I'm laying down on there. So I might do it tonight still, but considering I still have to do some fine-tuning, not fine-tuning, just tuning in general. The audio was horrible. Not going to put anything up on YouTube that with that audio. I'm just wasting time. Where the hell are they? Are they going to be around Greyshire? Because that's also a fairly weak area. Because the ones I fought earlier were over there. Like 2. Those can't be the only Vile Wings in the entire map. They've got to the only greater Vile Wings. They got to be elsewhere. That has to be like the smaller population. The rest are going to be over here in the west or something. I don't know. That's what I'm hoping for now. Maybe, actually, I didn't check along these western mountains over here much. Greyshire itself is undead, but I didn't really check near the mountains too much. Got a bunch of ravens. I wonder if I'm gonna get a companion pet of one of them at some point. I just realized I probably should have just circled around like that at the very least, but too late. But other than Knights of the Old Republic, there will be probably a couple other, not trying out the MMOs. I played them before anyways, just not a whole lot. Like Lord of the Rings Online, I might start up a couple characters. No, that's an even weaker Vile Wing. What the Where are the strong ones? Okay, let's go to this, around to the eastern edge of this mountain then. Because going that way, if they're going to get weaker, that is going to be a complete waste of time. They could be along the eastern mountains, They're along the eastern mountains, aren't they? They're going to be along the eastern mountains. Anyways, Lord of the Rings Online, and probably Star Wars The Old Republic, but primarily it's going to be Knights of the Old Republic, probably, and some other games I can't think of right now. Just slower pace, slower games when it comes to like action-wise or anything like that. And wanted like a completely play from like a decent distance from my bed. I say decent distance. My glasses just suck. I'm very dirty. I need some. I very much need new ones at some point. Details are kind of rough sometimes. That's a regular Vile Wing, not giving me confidence. But I'm gonna go more east and hope for the best anyway. So. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars The Old Republic, Lord of the Rings Online. What else? Some games I talked about earlier were stuff I'd play with a controller. So I got like Soul Calibur 6 on Steam for some reason years ago. I loved playing Soul Calibur on the Xbox. I just decided to buy it on there one day, but I tried playing it with a keyboard and mouse. It was not going very well, but didn't play multiplayer or anything like that. But that's not likely something I'd be recording or much anyways. It's just like bored, just gotta play a couple of rounds, kind of streaming kind of thing anyways. Yes, I'm gonna go around all these ogres in the hopes that they have a couple of bats like about, which I highly doubt it. I'm gonna have to give up and look online at some point, but I want to look along the east before it comes to that decision. This is just a cliff here though, so. There were a bunch of bats around Stillward Church. Maybe that's where. Don't know if they're the greater ones or not, though. Here's my last hope, because otherwise, just 2 little bats near Ravenshire are the only ones that are called greater that I know of myself, of course. It could be elsewhere, but that's what I'm trying to look for right now. Yeah. Not gonna go on that island though. I'm gonna stick over here, I think. Because the area I'm thinking of is gonna be. That's a normal vile wind. Maybe they're right there. Oh, that's my... I mean, I saw a couple over here, but I think I was getting this region confused with this part, and I thought that was a continuation. They might actually be down there. If they are, I'm gonna be a little upset with myself. But, oh well. I don't think there's very many other games on the second computer I'll be playing. That's pretty much just going to bed, relaxing, but want to play a little something before bed. Kind of streams at that point. Although I would also do the same way, like trying to create characters that are kind of like more fitting wise, I suppose, or in character, I guess. I don't know. But the other games that are going to be coming out will probably be strategy based, like Divide and Conquer or Third Age Total War or whatever. Might be something I might be doing. Total War in general. I never really played the Warhammer Total War games, but and even though I bought a couple of them, I might have bought all three at this point. I can't remember. I know I bought a couple of them though. One here's a creator one, but I think this is one of the two I had seen earlier. Maybe I should have done this earlier, just so I could have had the mana back at least and not worried about it.
I don't like this place.
Kill this one for now. Got to go around the south. Jesus. Okay, yeah, this was their hold. Jesus Christ. Why didn't I make sure there was... Wait, I thought I clicked that already. And I just realized, I don't even think I read the quest either. I don't mean for figuring out where something could be. I just mean in general. I'm not sure why the guy wants to group up. We have to have the actual items. I guess I could drop them both. But good to know. Come on. I need to stop hitting it. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, definitely gonna want to be making some more of the Gilneas stew and buying more of the Morning Dew. Silver percent. Who knows? Maybe they want to do the Ravenwood Keep quest after this. Could ask them, I suppose, but I still like to do stuff solo. So it's more when other people are there doing it that to give them kill credit as well. I'll do it with them more than anything else. So I still like to do stuff by myself if I can, just with a little bit of extra challenge. Oh, this one. But we're all, wow, okay. Scroll of Intellect. Maybe I'll save some of these scrolls for the dungeon run. I don't know why I didn't say put do in that sentence. How many do you guys still need? Do. But whatever. Skip a couple words, just English. Every time I see that rat corpse, some from everything. Wait, am I blind? Okay, I didn't even realize the other person left. I was like so confused for a second. Oh well. Probably be respawning back here. I think he's already found one. He stayed still. Yep. Okay. help him with one more at least. Wait, he's still just fighting them? I thought he still needed the He doesn't still need it, does he? No, he's just killing them. Oh, he did. Yep, okay. Usually leave it out there a couple seconds, but I like to wait just in case to try to say anything. Alright, so turn this quest. Oh, hang on, before I forget, I don't think I ever read it. I've led a rugged existence in these parts. Life here ain't always been gentle, but it's been plain and straightforward. My duty has been to provide sustenance for my kinfolk and the folks in town, tracking down the savage creatures that roam these woods. A lot has changed since the rebellion. Now it falls upon my weary shoulders to not only keep my own family fed, but also help supply an entire army. It's a burden fit for no ordinary man like myself. I reckon, stranger, could you lend me a hand in this dire situation? Venture deep into the heart of the forest and set your sights on the bat-like creatures known as the Vilewings. Bat-like? Wait, what? They're not bats? Why are we eating them? Don't bother with the young ones. Their flesh is all stringy and full of veins. It's the greater beast we're after. Hunt them down and bring me back no less than 9 hefty chunks of their meat. That'll be the key to keeping bellies full and spirits high in these troubled times.
Looking for something specific?
The thrill of the hunt. Well, ain't you a sight for sore eyes, stranger? You've done some mighty fine work for our cause, and I reckon we owe you a debt of gratitude.
Have a good one. What are you looking for?
Alright, sell. Hold on to for now. Definitely. Okay, yeah, I'm not selling much of
See you
anything.
around.
Alright. Alright, well. I do think it's going to be an end to the stream, unfortunately. A little over 2 hours is fine, I suppose. I realized that some of my other streams I had done until recently had been less than 3 hours, which is what I was thinking was typical for my streams, but I guess not. Streamer privilege. Wow, okay. I did not expect to see that. I wasn't sure what you were going to send me, man, but I was not expecting to see streamer privilege, especially as just right on there. Got some spare gold, so hope it is helpful a bit. Lockpickingly yours, Thanen, the marked one. Oh, thanks, man. Definitely wasn't expecting that, so thank you. I'll be stopping. Well, I'll probably be heading to Stormwind right after the stream, anyways. If you're not there, that's fine. I'll probably hang around Stormwind for a bit while I wait for the characters' rest of the experience to build up some, as well as probably work on Alchemy a bit. So, but yeah, because I can't finish Ravenwood Keep just yet. I'll turn this quest in Booty Bay when I go down. I'll probably say turn it in on the next stream, so after the run of Gilneas City, probably. We'll see though. All right. Well, thank you for everyone that stopped by today. I've had more people come in than is very pretty much usual for me. So thank you for everyone that stopped in, and thank you for anybody that watches in the future. Don't think I have anything else to say, so I hope I'll see you in the next one. Just thinking, sorry.